Welcome to the Writer's Corner, and in this upcoming series, we'll be going through our recommendations, our shows, movies, and other media like video games, books, and graphic novels, and so much more.
Enjoy the writers discussing our recommendations, and we hope that all of you guys check out these recommendations for yourselves.
Each video we will be discussing a specific genre, and we will be saying live action and animated works.
And we hope you have fun watching and learning some shows that will interest you. Now on to the video. Here are the rules.
We can put both animated and live action stuff together and not its separate things. Same with musicals, cartoons, family movies, foreign movies, and video games.
It has to be the main genre of the movie or show, like if it's shown as an action, then it's under action.
And we can't mention too much of a movie or a show if it's already previously discussed. You can only mention it.
Now on to the video.
Anyway, I guess my next comedy thing that I want to recommend, another game. Obey Me, Shall We Date?
Oh yes, Obey Me, Shall We Date?
Yeah, you can play it on your mobile phone, and it's about free. And it's free. And you could the story is about you going to hell or Devildom is what it's called. As an exchange student, and you meet the 7 deadly sin brothers who were named after the one devil that you know.
Yeah.
Well, one's named Lucifer.
The oldest is
Satan.
Lucifer.
Yeah, the oldest is Lucifer. The second is the
brothers.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that.
Okay. This is also part of my recommendations too, so we can probably talk about this.
Okay, I'll name the brothers. The oldest is Lucifer. He's the the one in charge. The Levendor. And then the second is Mammon, the demon lord of greed. And he's also very funny. I like to pick on him a lot. And number 3 is Leviathan. He's an otaku. He's the demon lord of envy. And then the 4th one is Satan. Yeah, Satan.
Or Satan or whatever.
Satan. Whatever. His name's Satan to me. I don't care. It's really funny to call him Satan. And he's the demon lord of wrath, and he's kind of like Lucifer in a way, but
except
obviously
he reads a lot of books.
Yeah, he has his own thing, and he's very resentful against his bro, the oldest
He's the demon lord of wrath. So,
yeah, demon lord of wrath, I said. And then the 5th is Asmodeus. He's a demon lord of
Asmodeus. I think that's how
lust. Asmodeus. Oh
Asmodeus.
Yeah. It's very hard to say his name, but it's he's very funny. He's also the demon lord of lust, and he likes makeup. He likes to flirt a lot, and he likes to take care of himself and take baths a lot.
Listen, he's very I'm gender, like he's not gender a little bit. Like he likes all. He's all he likes.
He's pansexual, I guess.
Yeah, basically. I'm pretty sure all of them are basically pansexual, since the game makes your characters seem like they can be any gender they want, which is cool. I really like that.
It doesn't matter who you are, you can play it. And then the other 2 brothers, they're twins. My favorite, Beelzebub, the demon lord of gluttony. He's like muscle bound, and he eats everything.
He eats a lot.
And he's always hungry. And he's very quiet. And he's very gentle, but he eats everything.
Yeah, he eats everything.
You shouldn't leave anything to him.
It's a black hole.
or else you'll never see it again because it's in his stomach. And then his brother, Belfegor, I think. Belfegor. I'll just call him Belfie because that's easier. And he's the demon lord of sloth, and he sleeps a lot.
Yeah, he sleeps
and
a
when
lot.
he's not sleeping, it's always at night.
And then they added more characters.
Yes!
Like the Lord Diablo, which is like the king of demons. And he is the best.
He is a
dilf. He is a dilf.
He's not a... Well, I mean, I guess
but he has like the aura of one. Come on.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he does look like he's the type who likes to pull out dad jokes, but
Sounds like the type, but like listen.
And then
he is daddy.
He is daddy.
He is. Oh my god. Anyways, yes. Aside from that, and then he has a servant, but like his name, I forgot his name.
I think it's Barbados.
Oh yeah, Barbados. Yes,
he's basically the butler.
Yeah,
Or
he's
he
the
is
butler. He's very responsible. He's reliable.
Yeah,
I like him enough.
and then you have
And the angels, which is, I love Simon so much. And yeah, Simon, he's very charming. He's
Simon.
nice,
Listen,
and he,
yeah, Simon is really like good looking because I love my tan boys.
yeah. Well, he's very tan,
yeah,
and he's
And then,
very charming.
and then you have Luke. Luke is adorable.
Luke, he's an adorable.
like he's not a
little
choice,
kid.
obviously, but like he's adorable little like kid
Yes.
who like.
It sounds.
I mean,
This whole thing sounds like it needs to be like a smash or pass episode in the future.
yeah, I know, right? We should
Probably
do that.
will be, yes,
And then the last one is a human who's also an exchange student with you, and his name is
Yeah.
Solomon, and he's like a sorcerer, and he's
a
yeah, he's
character.
really he's great.
He's
I mean,
interesting.
he's kind of an ass, kind of.
Yeah, he is
he
kind
likes
of
to
an
do things on his own thing, and I think one of his demon summons is Asmo.
Yeah, because they
Because-
in the game
yeah.
you have to make contracts with like
Yeah,
the
you make
demons, so-
contracts. That's the goal of that one. But we're just naming them first, and then you could just talk about the plot.
yeah,
Your turn.
like it's I don't know, there's like the plot is you trying to like get used to for staying a year in Double Dump, and then you have to write a giant ass essay talking about your experience here and how great it is, and because Lord Diablo wants like unity between the humans, the angels, and the demons, because
Yeah.
harmony and stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah.
pretty neat. I like that.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, by the recording of this video, there's already an anime that came out.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
the other day, it literally came out yesterday.
It's great. And then before the whole anime thing, I watched their official videos, and you get to see all the voice actors interact with each other, and it's really cute,
right.
and
It's
I
really
love it.
fun. It's really good. And then you get character songs and and then unit groups. Frick.
Oh
So
my god,
good.
we're fangirling about
We're fangirling about a game.
I'm sorry. Oh,
Hey, it's
It
in our
it sounds very interesting, though.
it is. It's
Yeah.
really fun, and also the game is like half rhythm game, half dating sim, of course, but
half gotcha game.
and half gotcha game, of course, yes, and also they have side stories where you get to read like it's a chat. It's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's super fun. Except when you delete the app and then you come back and you have 1,000 text messages, and I'm like,
Oh, I didn't delete my app. I still have it.
I've deleted it and I had to get through them. It took me 2 days to get through all of them.
I just
again. They don't leave me
obey
alone.
me. I still
They're
kept.
looking for me. They miss me.
Oh yeah, and then also they give you voice messages when it's
Voice
when it's an
call,
event.
it's so
Just your birthday, they say happy birthday to you, and it's
Oh,
really
wow.
cute. Yeah, and then if it's Christmas, they say Merry Christmas to you.
So for me, they would have to say Happy Birthday and Merry
Hello.
Christmas,
Hello?
because my hello.
oh yes,
No
Yeah,
worries.
yeah.
Your mic just cut off a bit.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday's on Christmas, so I guess if I played this, they'd have to send me 2
Oh yeah,
messages.
yeah, they will.
You also get extra stuff, you get gems or money.
Oh yeah, since I kept it on my phone, I have so much gems and everything that I don't have to wait at all.
Oh, I deleted it. I just watch it for I usually just watch YouTube videos of it, but
It's
I still
great.
love it, and also the anime. Listen, it's 5 minutes long, but it's okay because I enjoy my interaction. I love the interaction that they made in the anime where they interact with the boys
Oh yeah,
with just with just the brothers, which is so funny. I'm like, frick. I love. No offense to the drama CDs, I love them, but I'm like, frick. I want to actually see this animated.
Yeah, I like drama CDs. They're fun. They're extra episodes, but with no visuals.
No visuals. I'm like, frick. I want the visuals. Look, I get
It's fine.
it's fine.
I
But
adapted.
it's But the anime,
It's an
oh my
adaptation.
gosh, the animation is so funny and cute. It's great. And the animation is really good.
Yeah.
Like-
now we're recommending the anime. Yeah, watch
only
the
one
anime
episode
too.
at this moment.
Just watch it.
Only one episode at the moment, and it's 5 minutes long. So I didn't
Alright.
expect it to be like a long ass one because I didn't know how they would handle the whole like gender neutral like MC. Main character. So yeah, I get
That's
why
funny.
they like made it like really short. I'm like, oh, at least they're doing something for the fans because like we've been waiting for an anime for so long.
Yeah, 1 year.
1 year.
Just 1 year.
1 year when they got mentioned.
Yeah, they're impatient people. They're kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways,
next
that's what baby show.
we should move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
Anything else in the comedy for you, Riley?
Oh yeah. My next thing would be my next movie I would talk about is called The Heat, and it's about two police officers who are trying to solve a case or trying to catch somebody. I think the person's like selling like drugs on the street, but the first police officer, who's played by Sandra Bullock, she's like really arrogant and kind of know-it-all, so she can solve everything, but she kind of puts on airs. And the other police officer is like really casual, like she'll keep a sandwich in her fridge for 2 weeks, and so she's like the exact opposite. And just like there's like one scene where she like is trying to catch a bad guy and she just throws a watermelon at him.
That's funny.
So she's like, they're both like eccentric, but they're like the two extremes. Like the one is arrogant and uptight, and the other is just like wearing like really messed up clothes, kind of a slob, and just like won't go by the book at all. So like they're fighting with each other while they're trying to solve this case too. So all their like misadventures, and as they get to know each other, is really funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, the second cop is Melissa McCarthy, who's also in Bridesmaids.
Oh yeah, is she the main character? I
No,
forgot.
she plays I think her name is Megan in Bridesmaids, and she has like all the puppies.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, now I know who that is.
Yeah, she has a similar like kind of character here too.
That's great.
She's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I love that, Bridesmaids. But yeah.
That's also on my list. I might as well talk about them both here, just because they both have Melissa McCarthy in it. Like,
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
but yeah, Bridesmaids is like a similar tone, like very comedic, and it starts off with the main character. She's struggling financially. She ends up losing her job. Her boyfriend it's not really a deep relationship, like if you could even call him a boyfriend. He's kind of a loser. And so just as her life is kind of falling apart, her best friend gets married, but her best friend has this other woman in her life who's also like her best friend and has a lot more money. So the main character, Annie, is also dealing with her insecurity and sort of ends up in a rivalry with this woman named Helen, who's all like, oh, and like really, sort of the stereotypical rich person.
Stereotypical rich person.
Yeah, like she's annoying and I don't know how to explain her, but she's just like you want to smack her when you first meet her. But yeah, there's all this drama going on, and then you have Melissa McCarthy's character in there, who's just really out there and doing what she wants and saying the craziest things.
Yeah. Right. That sounds a really good movie. Like,
Yeah,
I'd recommend both of those, The Heat and Bridesmaids.
yeah. I'm just marking out which one I've done, and I just put D. It's like done. It's like I've done this. We've talked about them. Let's see another. Oh, have you guys ever watched the Rush Hour like movie?
Oh yeah,
series?
Yeah,
I
I've seen
remember remember.
I've seen the first one.
My
I love
childhood.
Jackie Chan. It's so
Jackie Chan.
I think my dad. I think it's my dad's fault that made me like Jackie Chan because he always
Yeah,
like,
same.
loves watching like the martial art movies, especially with Jackie Chan. If Jackie Chan's not in it, it's not good. Just kidding.
No,
Just kidding.
I watch every martial arts movie.
Yo, my favorite has to be, I think the one where it's like the third movie. I think it's pretty funny because I think there's a scene where like they run out, like the bad guys like captured them and they kick them out of the car naked while they're holding like newspapers and they're running through traffic to the police station to get clothes. It's so funny. Or like oh my gosh, the scene where like let's see, the partner who's not Jackie Chan,
Chris Tucker.
Yeah, Chris Tucker. He's talking to like the master of a dojo.
Oh yeah,
like,
in number
what's
3,
your name?
right?
And his name's you. He was like, no. What's your name? I was like, my name is you.
No, I'm you. Like, no.
and then like another person's like, my name. What's your name? It's like me. Like, no, what's your name? Like, my name is me.
Or it's like, I'm me. They didn't say my name. They said,
I am you.
I am you, and he is me.
I am me. I am you.
And then it just pissed him off.
And then okay, and then like a scene where there was like it's not with the main characters, but it's with I think in the first movie where the target, the girl, is about to get kidnapped and she's just singing like something, and it's like, and the bodyguards are just looking at her. She was like, why are we dealing with this kid who's just singing in the background? And it's I don't know, I found it really funny. I don't know, the comedy.
It's been a while. It's a physical comedy and, of course, verbal comedy.
It's a classic.
Too.
It's a classic nostalgia trip of like movies. I don't think it's on Netflix, but
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I mean, it was on there a while ago, but I don't know about now because I watched the first one, I think, on Netflix.
So you're missing out on the second and the third one. Those are hilarious.
I haven't seen those ones. I've seen the first one, and my favorite part I can think of is when like Jackie Chan's character is just copying what Chris does, and he starts like saying things he shouldn't to the other black guys because he's just copying him, and they're gonna like beat the crap out of him.
I remember. All I remember in the movies was the bloopers. I love those ones. What was it? I remember in one blooper where Jackie has to say freeze, but he says cheese. Cheese!
It's interesting. Apparently, the two of them, like, it wasn't just their characters who didn't like each other at first. Like, apparently in real life, they also didn't like each other.
Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense in a way. But at least they're not. At least now.
At least they bond.
Oh yeah, they're like friends now. But it like followed the same trajectory as the movie. Like at first they're like, oh, I don't want to work with this guy.
Yeah, and he seems kind of obnoxious, don't you think?
Yeah, and I always love my favorite scenes in the movies is when they're in the airport and then something happens.
I don't even know. I need to watch the movies again because I saw those when I was like a kid. So and also the last movie I forgot how old I was.
Watched a bit of it not too long, but recently, a while ago. But yeah, Rush Hour. The Rush Hour is the best movie.
It's great.
It's great. It's funny.
Childhood movie.
Great nostalgia trip. All right. You have any more recommendations? Comedy ones?
Let's see. Spaceballs.
What?
Yeah, there's a movie called Spaceballs, and it's a parody of Star Wars, and it's made by a guy named Mel Brooks. He's a great movie director who makes really funny parody movies. And Spaceballs is, of course, follows the beat of Star Wars, but with funny elements in it. And the funniest character that I will always remember is this character called Lord Helmet, because he's of course a parody of Darth Vader, but he's played by, I forgot his name. He's the guy from he's the actor who played in the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. He's the dad. Yeah, they made the character very nerdy, wearing a really giant helmet, and if you cross him, he just crushes your balls. You know, in a force type of way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, I totally recommend that movie. It's so funny.
Cool.
It's like, if you love sci-fi and everything, you should watch it. It's great.
Alright.
Yeah, and then also, you know, they like to do meta humor. There's so many like fourth wall breaking jokes. So, and then the characters, they like to like break the fourth wall whenever they could. My favorite part was when they had to replay the whole movie just to get to just to find their enemy. Like they take out a VHS tape. I was like, wait, when did that come out? I was like, oh, they're making it now, sir. They're making it now?
No, sir.
and then they were like fast forwarding it, and then they went to a part where recently in the previous scene, a weird disastrous thing with Lord Helmet happened, and it's like, oh, fast forward from that. In fact, don't play it ever again. yeah, I totally recommend it. You should totally watch it. It's great.
Nice. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many more. Okay.
Yeah, there's too many more.
Let's see. What else can I say? Oh, okay. I know Twilight can talk about this because it's also in her list. The Way of the House Husband.
Oh yeah, that one.
They're really good. Okay, so you can watch this on Netflix, and it's an anime about a guy who used to be the head of a yakuza, and who was the immortal dragon, and now he's a house husband.
Yes,
and I can say that it's really funny. It's a really funny show
hilarious.
where he acts like a housewife, but he's the house husband.
Oh yeah. I mean, he doesn't act like one. It's just that he does
the jobs of what a housewife would, you know.
Yeah.
So he's doing like all the cooking and cleaning and
while his beautiful wife does the
Instagram
stuff.
The picture Instagram for food and stuff. Like, gotta take a picture before like I give this to like, and it's. But like the way he does it is it's like
it's very Yakuza-esque.
Very Yakuza, and it's so funny.
Yeah, he didn't cut out his habits from the Yakuza. Yep. He's still acting like one, even though he's already married and not in the Yakuza. How he celebrates events is very Yakuza-esque too. It's really
so what is a Yakuza?
A Yakuza is
it's more like
okay.
Term.
Yeah, Yakuza is just a Japanese mafia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And what else?
And
just the way hijinks happens.
The way it was done, it's hilarious. In the anime, however, I would probably say I prefer you guys for like to read the manga, because I don't know, the details in the manga is like good, but in the anime it's more like, how do I say it? It's more like a comic type of like
slideshow anime type thing.
Yeah, like something like that. Like there's movements.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like But okay, but here's I want to talk about. There's a really good one, and it's The Way of the House Husband live action. I
wanted to mention that too.
It's so funny.
Yeah, they added more detail in the story. Like the manga, it's more like gag type of thing, like 4-koma type thing, where it's just a one-off thing. But the live action, it's like more details, more storyline, and and then they actually added in an extra character that you would realize. Like they added a daughter. It's cute.
Yeah, I feel like it's interesting that they added a daughter, since like I don't think she exists yet in the manga, or like she's supposed to come in the manga later on. I don't know. It's just like
to make it more in depth with the story.
Like it'd be funny if they added a daughter. I just feel like
so they did that with the live action.
In the live action. This is like in the manga and the anime. I mean,
I know.
I don't think the
I know. It's just that what was it? Even though we said anime manga we recommend, but we can also recommend the live action. We should have done that, but whatever. Who cares?
Wait, the house has been really funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And what else?
Let's see, what else we have? So we have Live. Okay, we've done that.
Oh, Cells at Work.
Cells at Work. Another thing we can talk about.
Oh yeah.
It's funny and it's also very educational.
Yeah, it's very educational.
Yeah, very educational. You follow the work life of Red Blood Cell. Yes, that's her name.
Yeah, her name's Red Blood Cell.
Red Blood Cell, and she's trying to do her work, sending oxygen and nutrients to
through the body.
To the body.
Through the part.
Okay.
And then she also meets another character named White Blood Cell who kills the virus.
Yeah. And then they both always blonde and stuff.
Could I ask the obvious question? Does COVID show up as a character?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No, this is pre-COVID.
It's way before COVID.
Okay.
I guess after that they should have.
There is a adaptation for Cells at Work, except Cells at Work Code Black, where
Code Black.
the cells are working through it's more darker, and the cells are trying to survive through a person who has terrible health habits, like they drink, they smoke, and the body is just horrible. And we can say in Cells at Work it's much more brighter and it's somewhat more
lighthearted than brighter. Yes.
Lighthearted than Code Black.
Code Black, yeah.
And the gender is swapped in the other one. Well, not gender swap, but the characters of the genders of the characters of the cells are swapped in that one. Code Black. But okay.
It's very hard to explain.
Yeah. Cells at Work, it's really funny. I love the opening. It's so funny.
It's really cute. I love it.
Go to work. It's they're all
it's very upbeat and
very cute.
Uplifting.
Yeah. The playtels, it's so funny how
the platelets.
They're platelets. It's they're interpreted as little kids, and it's so funny. What?
They're so adorable. And then I guess it's a little accurate apparently because they're small, but then they are very useful. Yeah, and they're cute.
It's so funny.
What do the other characters? Do they meet viruses or bacteria?
Yeah. Obviously, there is this one is a bit darker, but there is an arc where they interact with the cancer cell.
Oh dear!
But the only thing, I'll say this, but no spoilers. I don't like how they interpreted that because I don't know. I don't like. Listen, cancer is already a horrible thing that happens to you. I just don't like the fact that how they kind of represented cancer in the
it's just that it's very complicated. They kind of
one for me personally, it does touch to home a bit, so that's why I don't like the cancer character in the show. Sure. Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of iffy on
I guess I kind of disregarded it a bit, but I totally know because I also can relate to that in a way.
I don't like the fact, I don't know. It's listen, I understand why it needed to exist, so to kind of show a darker. It's just that how they've written the character. It's okay.
And also
don't like how they written the character. Just for past experiences with something like that, but yeah. Regardless, the rest of the series, it's really funny. You get it's funny because one of the episodes you get the origins of the cells, and it's so funny and cute.
The origins of the cells is cute.
And it's a kindergarten. It's okay, red blood cells. You gotta go through this maze to find the thing. It's really funny. And the white blood cells, they fight with knives, and I'm
they fight with knives or toy knives.
White blood cells, they have knives, and they kill the viruses or anything. And they're always stabbing something.
Yes. And then they are always stabbing something, but they with good intent.
And they always detect the viruses right away. So
they have this really interesting detection. It's their hats, and it's just a weird sign stuck to their hats, and it just pops up
there's a cell in the show where it's called the fat cells, and the joke is like, we're not actually fat, so tell people that we're not actual fat cells. And it's funny because like the cells are actually super thin, and they're like scientists, and they're like, stop calling us fat, we're not actually fat. Because that's actually I did not know, but that is an actual misconception when people talk about fat, like fat. I think it's fat T cells, and they're like, people always think they're fat. It's like, no, they're not fat. They're important. They're not fat.
That's hilarious. Yeah. It's interesting that you get to know all the types of all the types of cells in the body.
Yeah, and like, the really interesting interpretation of how the body works. Like, there's machines that are like, oh, this is connected to the heart, or like,
it's educational. And then I remember that on YouTube, there's so many doctors reacting to it.
It's really funny when doctors react to the show.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's like you just got doctors into anime when they didn't even watch anime before. This is their first anime.
You can watch this on Netflix, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can.
For like the first season on Netflix.
It's really funny.
Yeah, it's really funny. Recommend.
Yeah, recommend.
Cells at Work.
It's cute.
Yeah.